Cockleshell Bay is a town near the sea with seagulls and sunshine and sound. There are shops that sell ices and bright-coloured kites that will fly from a string in your hand. There are white-painted houses along the seafront, and one's called the Bucket and Spade. It's where people stay and two children play with all the good friends that they've made. So meet Robin and Rosie of Cockleshell Bay. Ben Gunn, the old seagull with a bent wing, had been looking for scraps around the Cockle's dustbin. Now he was listening, with his head on one side and shuffling his big webbed feet, to the awful din that was coming from the kitchen of the Bucket and Spade guest house. And if the noise outside was bad, inside it was even worse.
When they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10
Here!
He marched them
Here, you too!
He marched them down.
Robin,
When
Rosie,
they were up, they were up.
hey!
And when they were down, they were down. And when
Stop!
they were only halfway up.
Oh, hello. Did you want us? I should think I did. I can't hear myself think. And I can't hear myself talk, said Helen Cockle, their mother. And I can't even hear myself shout, said their father, Christopher Cockle. And I can't get any work done for the racket. And neither can we, said Mrs. Cockle and Gran Rowty, both together. Sorry, said Robin with a grin. We were being a band, said Rosie. Well, said Mr. Cockle, it was a good band. And I liked the tune, said Gran Rowty, what I could hear of it. Oh, yes, agreed Mrs. Cockle. Very nice. I only hope my lids are still in one piece. Oh, they are, said Robin. Oh, yes, said Rosie. Well, the cake tin's got a little bit of a dent in it. Well, that's all right, said their mother. But I think we'd all be able to get on with our jobs if you two went out. Ah, agreed Gran Rowty. That we would. And it's a nice day, chipped in their father, so you hop it and play. All right, said Robin. We'll go and see if Mr. Ship's in. See you later, said Rosie. I didn't think we were all that noisy, said Rosie, and Robin agreed. I could have banged a lot harder, he said. Anyway, shall we go and see if Mr. Ship's in? Yes, let's, said Rosie, and then she said, no, let's go and see if Fury's in first. Oh, yes, said Robin. Well, you go and see him, and I'll catch up in a minute. Where are you going? Asked Robin. But Rosie was already on her way. You'll see, she called back at him. He muttered, and went across the garden towards the hole in the fence. Fury, the donkey, who was sometimes down on the beach giving rides to children on holiday, was having a day off and looking at the world over the top of his stable door. Hello, Fury, said Robin. Hello, old boy. And he stroked Fury's nose, which the donkey seemed to like an awful lot. I haven't got anything for you to eat today, Robin said to him. I should have got some bread from the kitchen. But I've got something for you. It was Rosie, and she was carrying a small cabbage and a bunch of carrots. I got them out of the vegetable garden, she panted. Mummy said it'd be all right. That's not fair. Robin was upset. You should have told me. I haven't got any now. Well, I thought of it, said Rosie. But you should have told me, said Robin again. And Rosie thought that perhaps she should have told him, really. So she said, well, you can give him the cabbage, and I'll give him the carrots. And then Robin thought that he should have thought of getting some food for Fury himself, and that he shouldn't have made a fuss about it. So he said, thanks, Rosie. Sorry I shouted. It's all right, said Rosie. Here, Fury, have a carrot. Fury was just about to open his mouth for the carrot when... Oh, gosh. Oh, whatever's that? It's coming from Mr. Ship's. Come on. Quick, said Rosie. Oh, here, Fury. And she dropped the food into Fury's stable and ran after Robin. Mr. Ship, are you all right? Oh. Hello, my dears. You been calling me? Yes. We didn't know what the noise was, said Robin. Noise? Said Mr. Ship. Noise? That weren't noise. That was music. Well, said Rosie, it was sort of noisy music. Well, maybe you're right. And maybe it was more noise than music. I've forgotten how to play my old fiddle. It's so long since I've seen it. Where did you get it, Mr. Ship? Well, that all depends on what you mean. Said Rosie. What do you mean, what we mean? Well, I got it from South America when I was sailing round the world. Well, I didn't get it from South America this morning. Oh, no. Oh. Well, this morning I got it out of my old sea chest, where it's been for many a long year. I'm doing a bit of spring cleaning, you see. Oh, said Rosie. You're not going to send us off while you do the dusting, are you? Oh, no. I'll finish that this afternoon. I'll play another tune on my violin, if you like. I thought you said it was a fiddle, Mr. Ship. Oh, well, fiddle's just another name for a violin, said Mr. Ship, only not quite so posh. Oh, Mr. Ship? Yes, Rosie? Could we play as well? Oh, yes, said Robin. Could we? Well, said Mr. Ship, I don't see how. It only needs two hands, one for the fiddle and one for the bow. No, Mr. Ship. Can we play our own things? Things? Said Mr. Ship, still puzzled. What things? Have you got a cake tin lid, a wooden spoon, and two pan lids? Oh, said the old sailor. Things like that. Ah, well, I dare say I have. Hang on. And he went into the boat shed. Here we are, he said. Is this what you're after? Oh, yes, said Robin and Rosie, both together. Right, said Mr. Ship, once they'd all got their instruments ready. Now, what are we going to play? Well, said Robin, we're best at the Grand Old Duke of York. Yes, agreed Rosie, but we've practiced that. Righto, then that's what we'll play, said Mr. Ship. Now, let's see now where... Ah, yes, oh, you remember? Right. Off we go, then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were up, they were up nor down. The famous Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up. Robin! Rosie! Robin! Rosie! Hang on! Shouted Mr. Ship. I think I hear someone calling. Rosie, hang on. Mr. Ship thinks he can hear someone calling. Oh! Robin! Rosie! Oh, yes. And Fury stopped ee-awing, and Ben Gunn stopped squawking. Whew, said Mr. Cockle. I think we got through. Come on, you noisy lot, called Mrs. Cockle. It's time for lunch. And time you stop disturbing the neighbourhood, Mr. Shipham, called Grand Rowty with a smile. Well, you come and help with my spring cleaning, Mrs. Rowty, and I'll let you sing in our next concert. Mr. Ship laughed back. Well, are you satisfied with all the noise you've been making? Oh, yes, grinned Rosie. And we're starving. And they all went in for lunch.